Nature knows best. How permaculture can help us build a golden age. What if the most profound spiritual teachings aren't found in a book or a retreat, but in a garden? What if the blueprint for a better world has been growing right beneath our feet all along, and nature has been waiting patiently for us to pay attention? The disconnect. We live in a time of mass disconnection from nature, from natural cycles, from the intelligence that exists in living systems. And that disconnection costs us. It costs us our health, our clarity, our sense of purpose. But something is shifting. More and more people are stepping away from inorganic, screen-saturated lives and turning toward ecotherapy, rewilding, intentional communities, and something called permaculture. And the question this chapter of Victoria Padma Khandro's book explores is, why does this matter beyond just feeling better? How does reconnecting with nature actually help create a golden age? The answer is more profound than you might expect. So, what is permaculture? Permaculture, from permanent agriculture and permanent culture, is the conscious design of systems that work with nature rather than against it. It's about diversity, resilience, and harmony, about observing how natural systems function and learning from them. And here's what makes it revolutionary. Permaculture isn't just for gardens. Its principles can be applied to every area of life, to how we work, how we relate, how we spend our energy, how we build communities. At its heart, permaculture asks, what does this system actually need to thrive? Rather than imposing our will on it, we'll now introduce the 12 principles applied to life, human interactions, and community. Let me walk you through a few of the 12 permaculture principles and show you why they're as relevant to your inner and outer life as they are to any garden. Observe before you act. Permaculture recommends spending a full year watching a piece of land before touching it, observing its cycles, its energy, its rhythms. How radically different would our relationships, our projects, our communities look if we did the same? Instead of rushing in to fix, to build, to save. What if we first listened? Catch and store energy wisely. Where are you spending your life force on things that don't matter? Permaculture teaches us that energy is precious. So is your time, your attention, your spiritual vitality. Are you deploying them in ways that genuinely serve your dharma? Or are you leaking energy into situations that drain you? Produce no waste. In Buddhism, this human life is considered extraordinarily precious, a rare and sacred opportunity to grow, to serve, to awaken. How much of that life do we spend in unfinished projects, unresolved relationships, unexamined clutter, inner and outer? Every bit of energetic waste is karma left undone. Integrate rather than segregate. Nature thrives on connection. So do we. Permaculture speaks of guilds, clusters of species that enhance each other's function within a wider ecosystem. Where are your guilds? Who are the people whose unique gifts complement yours? A golden age cannot be built by lone wolves. It needs resonant communities working in synergy, and mostly resonant collaboration. Use and value diversity. Monocultures collapse. Diverse ecosystems flourish. The same is true of human society. If we only build with people who look, think, and live like us, we build something fragile. Valuing diversity isn't just an ethical position, it's ecological intelligence. We now introduce the next concept, biomimicry. Related to permaculture is a field called biomimicry, the practice of learning from and mimicking nature's strategies in design. The underlying principle is simple and radical. Nature has already solved most of the problems we're struggling with. All those accounts of pure lands, higher timelines, and Shambhala, the mystical pure land that so many traditions point to as a model for a golden age, describe it as breathtakingly simple, harmonious, natural, uncluttered. The most elegant solutions are often the most simple. And simplicity comes when we stop trying to outsmart nature and start learning from it. So here's the reflection I want to leave you with. Are you in the right ecosystem? Are you in a guild, a community of people whose gifts amplify yours? Are you observing before you act? Conserving your energy for what truly matters? Embracing change rather than fighting it? Because when we align ourselves with natural law, when we stop pushing and start flowing, something remarkable happens. We stop creating friction. We start creating causes. And causes, cultivated with patience and purpose, are exactly how a golden age begins. If you would like to be a weaver to work with consciousness, your dharma and the right alignments to natural and cosmic law, please check out more of our work and see if we are a good fit. For more info, please visit www.dharmastars.org.